Alright, I'm just going to do a little skip trowel, hand trowel, whatever you want to call it. I always start off with a clean blade. That way, you know, I don't streak anything through my finish. And then the mud, you know, just anything out of the box for the most part. But because, you know, the lightweight sand's easier, I usually go with the lightweight. But if you're not going to even sand it, which that's rarely ever the case, you know, you can use full weight, end up with a harder product because of the glues. But let me show you how I do it. Put a little bit of mud on the knife like that, and I basically let it skip. Now you're gonna get different skipping patterns if your thickness on your mud is different. I like to fan my trowel on. I mean, you can go straight in on it, but I personally like the fanning method. You get a lot of ridging. So I don't know if you can see that, but just in my opinion, it looks really cool. Now the mix that I got going on here, it's a little thick. But it's just gonna give you a really ridgy look. So let me get in nice and close so that you can see. Trick is to basically, you're not going to peel it off. It's going to be more like knock it down and lay it down flat. The longer you let it set up, which I mean it's getting close to the time where I gotta peel it flat, but the longer you let it set up, the better your details on the perimeter, on the edges of your texture is going to stay. The sooner you flatten it down, the more it's going to flatten out. So it's really, you know, takes practice, especially if you're a homeowner, you're a do-it-yourselfer. You just don't want to spend any money to hire a pro. Then, you know, it's going to take a little practice, but you can do it. at the end of the day, you can do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flatten it down now before it's too late. Now this is just a little board, but in a real life situation, I in general go left to right instead of up and down. Because if there's any curviness of some framing, then it's going to, you can have some breakness take place, so. Now this is a pretty ridgy version of a hand trowel. There's a lot of other variations of it. You can go a lot more, you can go a lot less. Go thicker, you can do a lot of things. It's all about what do you want? Okay, so that looks pretty good. It's a ridgy version of it. In my opinion, I think it looks good. So let me try to get up close to it. Show you what it looks like after I flatten it down.